is up, you guys? This is MiniSuperHeroes Today. And today we'll be taking a look at one of my all-time favorite LEGO Spider-Man sets, the Origins. Now, this comes from the year 2003, where it retailed for $30 and only had 218 pieces. This is the kind of set that will absolutely never get made again, or even a set quite like this for that matter. It's so cool to get the origins of Spider-Man and Green Goblin in one set. That's just so awesome to me. This movie's so iconic, both transformation scenes with the spider bite and Green Goblin in his, little experiment chamber thing. It's just so cool. It's so awesome that this was made as a LEGO set, and there's so many reasons why this one stands unique. Now, like I said, it retailed for $30 back in 2003 and came with 6 minifigs, 4 of which are exclusive to this set, which is pretty mind-blowing to me, too. If you want to get this set today, used, they start at about $120 and go up. In brand new in the box, they go for about $200 and up, and I saw one for $600 on eBay recently. Pretty crazy. But anyways, let's start breaking down this set. And if you're a big Spider-Man fan like me, be sure to check out my music video, The Girl Next Door. It was written about the old Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies and filmed in all the places that they actually filmed the movies in real life. And yes, I actually did this scene. Check it out. So the minifigures, we have Mary Jane Watson from the field trip to the Spider Lab, and this is a really cool figure. She's got some kind of like scrangly hair. Is that even a word? I don't know if that's a word, but you can see she's got a scared face on this side too, so that's very cool. Great figure. A little awkward printing there on the center of the chest, but something LEGO definitely would not do today, but one of those things that I guess they got away with in 2003. Here we've got Peter Parker, and remember that the flesh-toned figures did not come out until the following year, 2004, with Spider-Man 2, so all the figures still have yellow skin at this point. He's got his camera taking pictures on the field trip. The torso printing, even by today's standards, is pretty great. It looks straight out of the movie, but interestingly, his head only has one side to it. I always thought it would have been cool for it to be double-sided, since, he doesn't need his glasses after he gets the spider bite, but I suppose in this set he actually has not gotten the bite quite yet, so it does make sense. Still a great figure, though. Then, of course, we have the Spider-Man 1 suit Spider-Man figure, a great figure that has aged so incredibly well. I love the reflectiveness of the silver webs, the printing on the hips, the printing on the front and back of the head, and then, of course, the printing on the front and back of the torso as well. Just a total classic. Can you believe this figure goes for like $45 and up these days? Pretty crazy. Moving over to the Green Goblin side of the set, we have the lab assistant. He doesn't really look anything like the actor from the movie, and I actually believe that all of these pieces were available on figures elsewhere, but this combination of them is considered exclusive for this set, so still a cool figure regardless. Here we've got a shirtless Norman Osborn, kind of a strange figure, but regardless, it is cool for this set. I always thought the hair was pretty weird. It doesn't look anything like Willem Dafoe, but it does look a lot like 2003 era LEGO figures. You could see that his face does spin around, so you could have him going through the transformation in the chamber, but all in all, it's a really awesome figure. Then finally, probably the most desirable figure of the set is the Green Goblin. Now, in 2002, the Goblin did not have any printing on his helmet, like the black eyebrows or the gold eyes and teeth, but in 2003, they went ahead and used the same mold of helmet, but added that great gold and black detailing. Super awesome. Of course, getting leg printing back then was relatively rare, so that was cool. The torso printing is immaculate, and you can lift up the helmet and see Norman Osborn's face underneath, with some printing on the back of the head, and something I always really liked is that they were consistent. It really is basically the same face printed onto both. Of course, this one's got the mask on and everything, but I always thought that was cool that they kept that consistency between the two figures. So let's start with Spider-Man's origin story, which of course, like I said, is at the Spider exhibit at the museum or science lab or whatever you would want to call it. I always thought that this was really cool. Over here, we've got this little table with the little DNA read like they're working on the spider. Of course, the magnifying glasses do work in LEGO, which is pretty cool. We've got a little containment unit over here that's got some other radioactive spiders in there. It's pretty awesome. Over here, we've got a sticker with a screen, and I like that one of them is the actual spider emblem from Spider-Man's suit. Got lots of DNA strands there, some computers, and I like that you can twist this too and move it around. That's awesome. Then, of course, we do have Peter and Mary Jane, like we talked about before, but I love that the blue radioactive spider is on a clip piece here that hangs down like it's just about to bite Peter's hand. That's such a cool thing, and I love, love, love this set and all the details they packed into it. Then on the other side of the set, we have the Green Goblin's Transformation Lab. I love the little computer we've got for the scientist working over here. It's very early 2000s feeling. I also always loved this piece too. It existed in other LEGO sets with blue, but I love, of course, that it's green here, the little Green Goblin mask hanging out here. And I always thought it was cool that you could open up these little drawers. There's nothing inside, but it's just a cool aesthetic thing. Now, over here, we've got Norman Osborne, and if we zoom the camera back out, oh, another thing to point out is, check this out. There's the Lab 35 sticker, but it goes across 3 1x6 pieces. So, like, if I take it off here, look how the sticker goes onto individual pieces. LEGO would never do that today. Just, you know, one of those cool things that shows how aged this set is. I love that the chamber setup is on top of these 4 black table pieces just to elevate it a little bit. We've got a door for him to enter with a pin pad to lock him in. This big plastic translucent piece up front is nice. And then there's this white tab up top that you can use to spin. And it's like, oh no, he's transforming, and then he's the Green Goblin. One thing that I think if LEGO made this set today they would do is make this like fall forward or fall out or something breakable so that like the Goblin can jump out and kill him like he does in the movie. But it's still a very, very cool set. In fact, it's 2 very cool sets combined into one. So let's zoom out and I'll give you my final thoughts because, man, I just love these sets. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, be sure to hit like and subscribe down below because I've got Spider-Man content going up every day this week, and I do lots of superhero content in general, so you don't want to miss out on that. Alright guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'll catch you guys on the next video, and until next time, build on. Thanks for checking out today's video. Be sure to hit like and subscribe down below to become a member of the Mini Superheroes Today community. And hey, while you're here, maybe check out one of my other videos listed down below. Thanks for your support, and I'll catch you guys soon.